Hey everybody. I know I haven't done a video in a while. That's mainly because I've been playing a lot of old games through emulators and my computer can't really do that anymore. Record it, I mean. So here is a somewhat brand new game. My impression video for Dragon Age 2. I haven't beaten the game yet. Now, I never finished the first Dragon Quest, which I will probably rectify after I beat this one. To me, just about everything in this has been improved. Combat's a lot more fun, in my opinion. Graphics are better. They could be a little bit higher and have better performance on the PC, but nevertheless, this is the game at maximum settings. Now, a lot of people have complained about this game, saying that it's dumbed down compared to the first one, but in my opinion, all the changes that they made are pretty much for the better. But I'll get into that later. So yeah, let's watch a little battle real quick, and then we'll talk about other stuff.
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about. Anethera.
I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it?
So here we have a little cutscene, and I'll show you the new chat system that they implemented. It's pretty much taken straight from Mass Effect 2, which is a very good thing. Uh, Basically, the top right-hand choice is the goody two-shoes choice. The middle choice is the middle, although sometimes I notice that the description of what your response is never even close to what you actually say. The middle tends to be more negative, in my opinion, but there's also a lot of nice sarcasticness in there. And the bottom is for, evil type characters. So that's pretty much that.
It's a good place to get a fresh start.
Really? I hope you're right. We should go. Your task is for Asha Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
Like its predecessor, when you level up, you can spend points into your stats. You get 3 at each level up, and you can put them into whatever you want. I think in this game, the stats are a bit more balanced than they were in the last one. They make more sense, and I find that usually classes focus on 2 of the stats. You also get a skill point, and at level 7, you get a specialization point, which you can spend into one of 2 trees. You also get one at level 14, and then basically you just pick the skills that you want. And I think the skill system in this is laid out a lot better, and just in general functions much more nicely than it did in Dragon Quest 1. So I think this is, again, one of the larger improvements in the game. Here's your inventory. It's pretty standard. You just have an inventory. Not really much to say here. They did change it up so that equipping armor and stuff, you don't actually equip armor to your companions. It's like a set thing. I think, I don't know. There's like these little slots underneath their armor. I don't know what that's for. Maybe runes? I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. But I kind of like it. It takes out a lot of the multi-managing, and I can see where some people wouldn't like that, but I prefer it myself, quite frankly, because I like just dealing with my hero. Here's your journal, another pretty straightforward thing. I mean, what's there to say about a journal, right? And here's the map. So, another straightforward thing. I mean, shit that's important is marked on the map, and that's that. This last cutscene clip that I put in here was just to show what the witch lady looks like. She was in the first game, and she's in this game. There's a couple other characters too that are also in the game. I don't really see much of a difference with her, except maybe her breasts are out. I saw some video on YouTube before I played the game that showed one of the female characters from the first game in this one, and her tits were bigger too. But hey, bigger tits? Why complain about bigger tits? Tits are nice. Tits are very nice. Moving on. If I had to complain about stuff in this game, it would be that there's so much downloadable content, and the game is pretty new, and all the downloadable content's like $10. And this is a trend that's happening more often in games where they release with downloadable content. What the fuck is that shit? I can understand downloadable content like 4 or 5 months down the road, adding quest packs and stuff like that, but right on the onset, that's ridiculous. That's like releasing a game and then charging you to leave town, or charging for each quest. It's stupid. All that stuff should be included with the game when you buy it. The other thing that I really am pissed off about is that you can only play as a human. You can't make a dwarf. I mean, you get a dwarf as a party member, and he's pretty cool, but I like playing as a dwarf. I wanted to be a fucking dwarf. What the hell? And lastly, I played the demo for the Xbox version of this, and I really liked the way it felt with the controller and the more action-y aspect that the Xbox version has, and you can't use that in the PC version at all, which sucks. I would really have liked it if they had made this a Games for Windows Live game, allowing you to get the achievements and also allowing you to sort of put it into console mode on the PC and have it be more action-packed type game. But oh well, I'll cope. Either way, overall the game's pretty good. I suggest you guys go check it out. Oh, and also, just to make mention, you don't really need to have played the first game to get into this one. It's its own separate thing. Most of the characters are all different and everything, so if that's your worry, don't worry about it.
I'll deal with this!
There's no end to them. Bullshit.